One of the most common ways to cheat at Pokémon Go is to spoof GPS location, and counteract this, the game has introduced a measure known as Cooldown Time. Cooldown time is aimed at stopping a player from repeating multiple actions in different locations at a specified period of time. This is a complete guide into Pokémon Go Cooldown Time, how it works and how you can avoid it. What is Pokémon Go Cooldown Time? If you're new to Pokémon Go and the cooldown time concept, it is the amount of time you should wait after using an in-game action. This depends on the amount of distance travel, and the higher the distance, is higher the time for cooldown. Many actions can trigger a cooldown. For example, catching a Pokémon, gym raids/battles, spinning a Pokémon, etc. Also, some actions don't trigger a cooldown, for example, teleporting, trading a Pokémon, hatching eggs, etc. It is important to remember, cooldown time is not based on any spoofing app you use. They can't control or remove cooldown time. Indicators that you are in cooldown. The following are the simplest ways to tell if you are on cooldown. If the Pokémon you are trying to catch keep fleeing, then you are on cooldown. You just need to wait the specified cooldown time duration to start catching Pokémon again. You see the "try again later" notification when you try to spin a Pokestop. You are unable to place any Pokémon in the gym or join any gym raids. You see the gym battle has already been completed error when you try to attach a gym. How Pokémon Go Cooldown works. Pokémon Go uses the cooldown feature to prevent cheating. This feature uses your GPS, which means if you do several actions in quick succession, you increase your chances of getting caught. To avoid this, we recommend waiting the predetermined cooldown time between locations. If you don't know the specific cooldown time you have to wait, it is safe to wait 2 hours before performing another in-game action in a new location. Pokémon Go Cooldown Chart. When playing Pokémon Go and snipping long distances, you will need to wait for a specified cooldown time to run out before you can interact with the new location. The further the distance traveled, the more time you have to wait. The longest wait time is 2 hours. Note, to stay safe, we recommend waiting 1 to 3 minutes longer, because the seconds also count and it won't hurt when waiting a few more minutes. For example, if you snipe a Pokémon at 1300 hours PM, then you could wait until 15:03 PM to snipe another one, because if you sniped the first one at 13 o'clock and 55 seconds PM, you may see the first Pokémon running. What triggers a cooldown in Pokémon Go? The following are actions that will trigger a cooldown in Pokémon Go. Catching wild Pokémon, particularly those that come from incense, lure modules, Melton's mystery box and special lures. Accidentally dropping the ball on encounter screen, even on raids. Feeding a berry to a wild Pokémon, even on raids. Spinning a Pokestop, especially when you see the message "bag is full due to item limit." Placing a Pokémon in a gym. Feeding a gym defender within screen radar. Gym battles. The Pokémon you try to catch flee, especially due to catch limit. Using a gotcha device to spin and catch. If you are already on a cooldown, these actions will not reset it or trigger another cooldown. Actions that won't trigger a cooldown. The following actions will not trigger a cooldown in Pokémon Go. Teleporting. Coming into contact with a wild Pokémon. Berry feeding a gym defender remotely. Auto-walking, not including spinning and catching. Hatching eggs. Claiming rewards, quest or weekly. Catching reward Pokémon from quests. Speed raids, you should only attempt these if you've come off a 2-hour cooldown. Exchanging or opening gifts. Evolving a Pokémon. Powering up a Pokémon. Trading a Pokémon. Transferring a Pokémon. Changing a buddy or gaining buddy candies. Using items such as healing or evolution items on a Pokémon. Using candies and stardust to gain a second move for a particular Pokémon. Using incense, lucky egg or star piece. Deleting items from storage. Player versus player battles. Team leader versus player battles. Buying a lure module or a special lure at a Pokestop. Buying coins and shop items. Changing your avatar's clothes or items. Transferring Pokémon to switch to activate the mystery box. Clicking on a gym with an active raid to get a free raid pass. Finding and catching certain Pokémon from photobombs such as Smeargle and Party Hat Pikachu. Dropping a ball on the ground. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Bye.